Hello everyone, I'm LaZeR, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Train Sim World 5. Now before I get started, yes, I am aware that Train Sim World 6 is coming and coming very soon. Cannot wait for that. I wonder what new DLCs or new add-ons or new routes will be added to the game. I don't know, but I'm very excited. And speaking of new locos, we've got these, the Class 86. I've been waiting for Just Trains to release the Class 86 because I do love the Class 87s, but honestly, I do prefer the Class 86 just a little bit more than the Class 87s, but I do love them, you know, as a set. You know, having a Class 87 and an 86, you know, just together, I think, like, you know, it just completes the set. But in this Class 86 pack, you actually do get quite a lot of different variants of the Class 86, which I'm really pleased about, because normally when, like, a new loco comes to Train Sim World, it's only, like, one sort of type of loco, not in, like, you know, different variants of that locomotive, if that makes sense. But it's not just locos that we get in this pack, no! We also have some new coaches that comes with this Class 86 pack. Some very nice looking Mark II F coaches, including a Mark I buffet carriage. I think this might be the very first Mark I buffet carriage in Train Sim World history. I'm just guessing. Oh, well, look, there's a Class 40. You right, mate? How's it going? So today I'm going to be trying out these new coaches and the new Class 86. Now before I start driving a Class 86, there are one or two things that I'm not particularly happy with this pack. The first problem, the throttles don't actually work. I mean, the buttons work, because if I move the reverser, I can put it to neutral and put it to forward, and if I push the cab light button, that works. But the actual throttles themselves, I move them around and they just don't seem to want to work. And I press the AWS button, that works as well. But the throttles and the brakes just don't seem to want to work. I might have to find something to try and maybe fix that. I don't know, but it's not working and it's very annoying. So I can't actually use the throttles and the levers on my new controller, which is very annoying. And my main problem with this is that you can make your own custom livery with these new Mark II coaches, but annoyingly, you can't spawn them in the game, and you can't actually use them in Formation Designer because apparently it doesn't show up, it doesn't exist. And it's the same problem with the Mark III coaches. I make these amazing cool liveries for them, but when I try and add them into Formation Designer or try and spawn them down while I'm loaded into a map, they don't show up, they don't exist. So I don't know if that's a bug or if that was deliberate or something, I don't know. But if anyone can, like, you know, explain why I make these awesome liveries for these coaches but they just don't show up on Formation Designer or at all when I try and spawn them down, I'm stumped. So, and that's really annoying because I put a lot of time and effort making these cool liveries and then it turns out it's all for nothing. So if anyone knows what the problem is, please let me know, because I literally do not know. So that is probably the main problem I have with the new Mark IIIs and the new Mark II coaches that you get with the Just Trains DLCs, is that you can't actually make your own liveries for. Well, you can make your own liveries for them, you just can't use your own liveries. My phone's going ding. But yeah, if you guys know what the problem is, please let me know. Or if Just Trains, if you're watching, you know, feel free to, you know, let me know as well, because I would like to use this in Formation Designer, just I don't know how. But anyway, enough of the faults, let's get into the cab and let's start driving one of these things. Oh, and before I forget, I just want to mention that I've already made some custom liveries with the Class 86. I've made the Virgin livery, which I have to say I'm really pleased with how this looks. A Freightliner green livery, which again, not perfect, but it does look pretty cool. And just for fun, I made this because I saw this on the internet and I quite like the look of the livery on it, so I decided to make it, and, you know, it looks pretty nice. So let's open the door and step right up into the cab, close the door, and then I want the AWS on, and then activate cab. There we go. Push the AWS button. So first things first is master key on, set the reverser to forward, Loco brake off. And train brake off. Cab light on. Headlight on. And then what I want to do is head over to the line where my coaches are. So I'm going to go set a destination to here. And do a test of the horn. See how that sounds. I mean, we're moving already because my brakes are off. So I'm actually rolling down a hill. Brilliant. It kind of sounds like a Class 31 horn if you ask me. I mean, I'll do a little quick comparison. And let's hear the 31. It definitely sounds similar. Anyway, I'm going to start throttling up. I like how the cab is a little bit different than the Class 87. Because obviously the noticeable difference is the red tape on the hand, well, on the throttle and the reverser. And I also do love the fact that it's got 3 windows on the front rather than just 2 big ones. I really do like the design of the 3 windows, not just 2 big ones. I mean, that's just my opinion. So now I want to slow it down. So it's just like driving a Class 87. Like, you know, you gotta, they have notches, and you have to hold down the throttle to, you know, build up the notches. So, like, you know, I think I might have an idea of how this thing works. It's just like the Class 87-ish. So I'm going to go into this little siding here with a set of buffers. Very nice, Oliver. Yeah. Ooh, handles like a dream. Look at that. So controllable. There we go. Bosh, perfect. Now if we look on the map, set a path to my beautiful Mark II F coaches, put it in reverse, press the reverse lock button. I don't even know why it has a reverse lock, but there you go. I think we've got all clean and green. Yes, we do. So if the points are intelligent enough, which, you know, I'm assuming they are, they should put me into the siding where my coaches are. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's about right. Perfect. See, I knew the points wouldn't let me down. And also, my custom liveries look amazing. All 3 of them just lined up there in the siding. Especially the Virgin one. I like the Virgin one probably the most. So what we'll do is apply my loco brake. Boop. Ooh, little bit of a bump. No, that's the tail lamp. I don't want that. I want coupling on. There we go. Coupling is attached. And set a path to... I don't know, I'm just going to set it all the way down here. I probably won't travel that far in this video, but at least it'll give me sort of like a clear path on the main line. So reverse lock, and then put it into forward, loco brake off, train brake off, and then I think we're about ready to go. Wait for the generator to fire up. Yep, sounds good. 2 at the horn. I think we're ready to go. And also, it's just very simple. You just hook up to your coaches, put it in forward, full throttle. Well, not full throttle, because you can actually overheat the motors and the train just won't move. So you've got to be very patient with this thing, because you know, electric trains, they sometimes can be a bit temperamental. So like, you just got to go very easy. But I think I'm coming into Carlisle. Is this Carlisle? I have no idea. Oh, but we're not going through the station bit. We're actually going through like the siding area. So you got another Class 86 there and a Class 87. They do look very similar, these 2 guys, don't they? And who have we got here? We've got my custom livery Class 47. Very nice, Oliver. Oh, look what I've done. I've caused chaos here. There's just trains literally everywhere. We're just stacked up against each other. That is not good. Right, I think I'm on the main line now, which looks mainline-y-ish to me. I want to really open this up and give it the beans. So I'm going to hold down the throttle. Put it maybe up to notch 21. Oh, and my phone's going ding. Oh, for some reason the throttle just broke. I wonder how that happened. Let's see if I try and accelerate again. That's better. For some reason the throttle just decided to just go and didn't want to work anymore. I'll tell you what, I can really do with a shave, can't I? Face is getting a bit hairy. I kind of feel like they should have had a better horn, but, like, you know, I'm not a train creator. I'm just a train sim driver, so I can't really have much say in that. But I have noticed how bouncy this thing is, because if I move the camera to the coaches and if I zoom into the Class 86, have you noticed how like bouncy and wobbly it is? It looks pretty odd, but it's quite cool how they've got the suspension sort of bouncing up and down, and the whole body is shaking from side to side. That's because it's not just going up and down; it's actually going from side to side. So I find that really cool, and it's the same with the coaches as well. The coaches are sort of like bouncing up and down as well and rocking from side to side. They're very bouncy coaches. This might be my nerdy train brain saying this, but I just love these metal bar things on the bogies, like, well, where the wheels are. I just love this like metal bar bit here. It just makes the wheels and the bogies, as I said, it just makes it look so much cooler, I think. I do love how a Class 86 looks. I do prefer. Oh, those are grass, and now I'm through the world. But no, seriously, I do love how the Class 86 looks. I do prefer a Class 86 a little bit more than a Class 87. It just looks so good. But I really want to try and get this thing up to full throttle. What is the full notch on this thing? So, let's see, notch 38. 38 is the top notch, which is very different to the 87, because the 87 can go up into notch 39. This can only go up to notch 38. So it's not exactly the same, throttle power. It is very different. Speaking of a Class 87, there's one right there. I do love watching trains just go by. It's so cool. Why is that so satisfying? But I'll tell you what, it is nice to have another electric locomotive for the UK collection. I will leave a link in the description below, so if you guys want to buy this yourself, I'll leave a link in the description below on Steam, so you guys can buy this if you want. But again, I want to give a shout out to That Real Machine guy as well, because he's very close to like 22,000 subscribers. I think he's like 100 subscribers away, so I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below as well. So go subscribe to That Real Machine guy. Little shout out to him. Get him to 22,000 subscribers, people. It's just a click of a button. Subscribe to his channel. Do it now. It's just only a click. It's not difficult. It's free. Ooh, we're doing 96 miles per hour. Can we do 100? Come on, let's do 100. Go on, why not? 97. Which one's the speedometer? I've forgotten now. Is it? It's not that one. Oh, it's this one. Here we go. Bling! Where's the 100? Where are you, Mr. 100? Oh, we're going uphill. That's why. Oh no, there we go, Mr. 100. Hey! So this is what 100 miles per hour feels like. It's all right, isn't it? Oh, but these Mark II sound amazing. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've just noticed I haven't got my tail lamp on. Can I put it on? I hope I can. There we go. Hey, can I have another one? Oh, we've got like a little lamp here. Ooh. That's odd, but I like it. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to close off this video and have a little play around with this for a bit, see what it's like, and I will probably make some more content about this very soon. I mean, I would like to try and get my custom Mark II F liveries to work, but I'm not sure that's a possibility yet. But make sure you click that subscribe button, very important. Follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and Twitch. All the links are in the description. If you want to buy some LaZeR merch as well, I'm not wearing any merch today, but there you go. But if you want to buy some LaZeR merch, link to my merch website is in the description below of this video as well. So, go check out my website. Link is in the description. You've got plenty of merch for you to enjoy. But thank you again so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.